So let's talk through this real quickly. There's day 3 in which a bell tolls, day 2 in which a bachelor disturbs the earth twice. I really don't want to eat through all of our amalgam. So let's be good and do day 3. We'll be conservative and save some of our amalgam. I want to know why that's glowing. If that's just a glitch or what.
You're not leaving this place. Neither tomorrow nor yesterday.
You are, I beg your pardon, trying to deceive me, time and time again. Sure enough, it isn't in my power to forbid you from lying. Errare humanum est. And one can also, shall we say, be mistaken with no ill intent. But as far as formal logic is concerned, you are constantly feeding me something that can only be described as falsehood. Hi, Starpy. Let's see. Everyone lies. You two are lying to me right now. What do we have next? Day 3, the crucial one. The day the town elites were to appoint the health inspector general, the person to lead the fight against the epidemic. You were absent. That's a lie. I took the full burden of responsibility. Do you admit that this whole thing with Simon Kine was nothing but an excuse? They wanted to shut down your lab, and you just shirked your responsibilities, scuttling away to the back of Beyond and abandoning your brainchild for your junior colleagues to deal with. The captain was the first to desert the sinking ship. I suspect that Simon Kine never existed. You're right about that. But I didn't know that at the time. What does it matter if he existed or not? He was one man and you had thousands dying around you. A single person can become the foundation of a breakthrough that saves millions. Do you think upholding your Hippocratic oath is optional? No, that's why I opened a hospital and started saving people. Even though they repaid me in hatred. Wonder if mirrors are permanent resource, like if you break a mirror on day 3, it will be broken back on day 2. I think that's possible. Would be interesting. Goofy doesn't like that there's incense burning in my room, and he keeps like looking at the smoke like I'm crazy. It's giving the room a real pathologic smell. It smells like twire. Alright. According to the information, there was no hospital building in the town. Take a look. I'm looking, and I can see that you don't know a damn thing, but still have the audacity to smirk. Disgusting. You're right. There was no dedicated building for a hospital. That's why I opened it in a rather unexpected location. So we know from Maria that day 3 is important and is the day that we could go back and try to save things by trying to take control of the day. Interesting, Haley. Thank you for finding that. You found the cast list, but without attribution. Well, I mean, if there's no big names on it other than the main guy, then, you know, how would we ever know, right? I wasn't the only one who found Ruben's hideout. On this day, the attackers tracked him down and killed him. Okay. On the 3rd day, Ruben was hiding in the warehouses. He was planning something. He was afraid of something. Okay, so that's our first idea. Oh, day 2. We have day 2 stuff filled out. On day 2, someone barricaded Isidore's study. If only I came here in the morning. Malicious serenity. Alas, the day I found no time to visit my colleague. Did I come too late and run into a locked door? If I even believe these tales, why do I need Isidore's killer? Let the authorities deal with him. I need Isidore alive. Yeah, I think it was right to not try and figure out... Not try to go back to day 2. I think day 3 is the most critical day. It's really cool how the whole web stays open like this. So I can see where mistakes have been made and where we can, like, sever the chains of fate or whatever. This is very intriguing. Alright, I think we're gonna start the day. May as well. Oh, wow. No mistakes. If I die with no amalgam, death will be final. It's crucial to always have some. Day 3 in which the bell tolls. We're gonna leave Budach's killer as a loose end. Fugitive. On the 3rd day, Reuben was hiding in the warehouses. Yep. Okay. And then the rulers of the town are waiting for me in the town hall. Take? Turn off. Wah! Jesus Christ. The inspector is played by a VTuber who has been streaming Pathologic 3? That's interesting. He was 31, older than the Stomatans, Yulia, and the rest of them, the oldest of the Onerotex. He smoked a lot, smiled, and kept quiet. Who are you talking about? Farhad. Oh, wow. Okay. Farhad is a important character in the lore that you never meet in any of the other Pathologics, but he's buried in the cemetery. And if you read Cyrillic, you can see his name. Why did you think of him? It's just that he made this lamp too. The cathedral used to have beautiful stained glass windows. They shattered, but Farhad wasn't upset. He gathered the shards and made this little marvel from them. That's what set him apart from the Stomatans. Modesty? No, nothing like that. It's just that the Stomatans need to argue with everything, tear up the earth, remake the order, impose their will. But Farhad watched what was happening and picked it up, added to it, finished the construction. I think a cathedral with broken windows was more interesting to him than the cathedral. What sort of cathedral do you even have? It doesn't serve any religion. Well, of course not. That's the whole idea of the cathedral, you know? Like a book with nothing written in it, but it embodies the abstract idea of every possible book. The original concept was this: to build not a cathedral of some faith, but simply a cathedral. The abstraction was supposed to elevate it above time, or perhaps remove it from time. Farhad wanted a cathedral to represent all cathedrals. There's something to that. I'll give it to him. Farhad often smoked and watched the shapes form in the smoke. I think that was his conversation with the world. And when the stained glass shattered, he didn't restore it, but he gave it to another sun, a small one, tabletop-sized. Since stained glass is meant to have light shine through it. Did you like Farhad? I liked every one of the Onerotex. There were no uninteresting people there. I think Farhad felt guilty that I ended up living in Stillwater after all. He lived here himself, but he kept saying it was a house not meant for living. And then he died, and here I am, still living. Still, it seems to me you speak of him with tenderness. It's just that he wasn't made for death. To some people, death becomes them. The twins, Simon, even you maybe. When such a person dies, death fits, as it were, into their biography. But with Farhad, it was as if death disfigured him. It makes me sad to think about. How did he die? I don't know. And in any case, not now. Let's watch the sky watching us instead. It's the gaze of the past, the stained glass that used to be whole. By the way, tiny pieces of stained glass sometimes break off from the lamp, like falling leaves. If you notice any, don't throw them away. They're useful. I won't throw them away. At the very least, they're a memento. Ah, so the stained glass, colored glass shards. Interesting. I wonder if we can get amalgam. from it. Oh, yes. Tangled thoughts. I always remember important items, artifacts. Small things are forgettable. Consumables are not transferred between days. Oh my god. They're waiting for me in the clock on the day when I collected them. This is diabolical, fam. That is positively diabolical. That is crazy pants. I want to see if I can hear her Russian voice now. No, she hasn't talked. When I wake up, I try not to remember what day it is for as long as possible. Morning is a fluid time. Whatever happened outside hasn't reached you yet, which means it has no more power over you than a dream. When I wake up, I immediately run through all the things I need to do. In the morning, certain things become clear that fade away by evening. This morning, I realized something about you. Why you swing between gloom and fever. Is it that obvious? I don't know. People see what they want to see, and I want to see you. Tell me, have you always been like this? Always swinging from one extreme to the other? Perhaps, but your town seems to amplify my tendency. Simon once said that a person's greatest battle isn't with their circumstances, not with hunger, thirst, or exhaustion. The real fight is always with yourself. Until you've been to your own apex and your own abyss, you'll never know who you are. Hunger and thirst are serious opponents too. How many thousands of people lose to them every day? A lot, but you'll never be among them. Food, drink, and shelter will always be there for you. You don't even need to think about such trifles. Thank you. It says the day you collected them. Does that mean consumables regenerate when you loop back on the day? I think they do if you rewind time to the beginning of the day. But I think there's a finite amount of resources, save the RNG resources you get from trade, in every day, and every day is treated as its own level. So when you go back to a certain day, all you have is what's available in that day. But no one can get inside and change you. Well, they can, and eventually it will happen, but only you can keep track of your own peace of mind in the seesaw in your head. I'll manage it, don't worry. There's no need to talk to me like a nurse. I speak as I speak, and things as they are. Simon, the town, and I all want to offer you hospitality. It's important that you know that. Alright, sorry for snapping. Yeah, the Russian voice actors in this... I got a ton of amalgam! Thank you, Yeva. Mirrors and coffins are all too alike. One ill-timed glance and they'll trap you inside. I'm in no hurry to get inside my coffin. Ha! How droll, senor. How droll you are indeed. Just mind your eyes around the coffins here. I see no need for you to look inside. Should I avert my gaze from mirrors too? Will I see something I shouldn't? Imagine that you are a mirror. When a man stands before you, you hold in yourself his double. And so, where once one stood, there are now one and one again. Were I a mirror framed, I'd hold that man within my depths. Never to release him, forever hidden behind silvered glass. Mirrors are just glass and silver amalgam. They don't think. Amalgam, yes, that is the word for it, Signor. It strains belief, but still you must believe. The flow of time inside our town is not at all like what you know. It is a fluid. It seeps, it leaks, and in it you must swim. I have this odd feeling that I know what happened in the future, as if the future was instead of will be. And if time flows, then you may bottle it, like blood or dew or tears. You keep it for a rainless day and spend it when you must. Stock up on time on idle evenings, then spend it all when a report comes in and work piles up. I wouldn't say no to that, if it was possible, of course. If you had such a cache of liquid time, then you can move across the days to find yourself at the right time in the right place, much like you did just now, senor. And correct someone else's mistakes, I suppose. Indeed, if you could handle it, senor. What need have you to put your mind in chains? You do believe that dead men can one day be brought to life anew. Say I believe you. What then? Amalgam is what we call liquid time. So long as you have some, you need not take a linear view of things. You may rewind the film or turn the story on its side. And if perchance you meet your death instead of life, amalgam will pour out of you, and you'll be granted a new chance to try. Your fellow in the mirror room, or was that you too, already told me all about it. You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is a final and true death, the same death that you struggled to defeat. So you must always keep amalgam close at hand, or else you'll meet that darkest end. I understand. No, I don't think I understand. With no amalgam left, your watch is just a watch, and not a tool for changing time. You must remember this. To die with no amalgam is a final and true death, the same death that you struggled to defeat. Where do I find this amalgam, then? Mirrors are a source of it. They glean a man's reflection, trapping time within themselves, and if a mirror you should break its liberated time you could then take. And the world inside the mirror will be in shattered pieces, I see. Amalgam also comes from labors done. Every finished task inspires, giving you more time. What else? My task today is to explain the things that matter most. The rest you'll come to know and understand in time. I ask, senor, do you believe the things I've said? I believe that you believe what you're saying. Glassworkers must be the most respected tradesmen in your town given these superstitions. Hi, Graffader. Alright, so we've gotten our mechanic, our time mechanic handled. Raise the yellow flag. Yellow flag doesn't stand for quarantine, you dum-dum. It's the other way around. Hi, Piplo. Hi, Blue. It's you who stands for quarantine. The yellow flag means hang all borders. Adventure novels are a bad source of seafaring knowledge, you know. Get us our boat, mister. The boat used to be my hat, you dum-dum. It's because your head is so small, you matchstick head. Brain power is not determined by the size of one's head. He won't get you the boat. His head is ill-fitting. He thinks in mere 3 dimensions. You won't do, mister. Leave the boat be. Just don't steal boats from the ferrymen. Time bullshit is already going on, yes. Alright, we gotta get our mania up a little bit.
Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет.
I was like, what did I just hear? And then I realized that it's in Russian again. I need to find the Tremel. I don't remember where it is. This is the Stillwater. Okay. I think Yulia's house is here, if I'm... No, this is the cathedral. The Trammel is down here. No. That's warehouses. Where the fuck is the Trammel? I wish I remembered. There are some points of interest still left unexplored. What the fuck does that mean? District status rioting. Oh, it's up here. Alright, yeah, I do need to go to the town hall, so... And yeah, it does seem like I can walk around the plague. Good, good, good. I'm on the right track. Hi, Raiders. Who raided this time? Sorry, I closed the activity feed, so I didn't see. But hello, Raiders. Hi, everyone. Thank you for showing up. I wonder if there will ever be translations. Hello, everyone. Hello. Ah, Futon Maniacs. Thank you. Thank you for raiding very much. I appreciate that. It is nice to see you all. We are playing some Pathologic 3. Oh, I know you. You're the doctor from the capital, right? Do we know each other? It must be strange for you here. What kind of town is this with no schools or hospitals? It's always baffled me. Now there's an epidemic, and we have no hospital. How are you going to treat people without a hospital? It is strange indeed. They built the polyhedron, but neglected to build a basic hospital. That's what happens when fools are in power. A hospital will open soon, don't worry. You can't fight the plague without one. I know the layout of this town. Like, full well. I don't know why I keep looking at the map. Every single time I look at the map, I'm reminded, like, oh yeah, I do know actually how this place is laid out. Even though it is laid out very differently, or at least visually differently than it was in Pathologic 1. Or 2. Okay. Siedlo is saddle. Pebro is rib. Stidechnik. Mandrill. Oh, heart. Okay. Greetings. You have an appointment? And what is it happening here? Some sort of gathering by the sound of it? Oh, no. Impossible. Gatherings are forbidden around here. Is this a matter of local politics? It's a matter of the plague, naturally. Assemblies of any kind are forbidden. Is this a joke? I'm a doctor. Thank you, Graffader, for the translation, by the way. Then come in. Go in there on the left. They've been waiting an hour for you already. I do wish that the signs were translated a little bit so that I could navigate without needing to pull up the map. But that's fine. Maybe a fan will patch those textures. Alright. You've got to be kidding me. Aha! Georgi, Victor, Vlad, and Saburov. Georgi Kine, the judge. Simon's brother. Rumor has it that they're twins, but some people say that he's half Simon's age. He always saw earthly justice as a reflection of divine judgment, and treated it with the utmost gravity. But at heart, he remained the chief theorist of Simon's ideas, an architect and creator of society and the world itself. I should have listened to him from the start.
Все это оптическая иллюзия. На самом деле город выглядит совсем не так.
Talk means thanks, right? Doesn't it? Or no. Spasiba means thanks. Talk means, I used to know this, and now I can't remember. There are times when manners become irrelevant. Dankovsky is a scientist and a doctor. Simon wished to know him. That means he cannot be a useless man. All that is an optical illusion. In reality, the town looks quite differently. Interesting. Dankovsky is a scientist, doctor. We need him at the emergency command.
На самом деле я слеп. Я давно уже не вижу вещей.
So, there is one thing here, which is like the voice acting in Russian seems to be very high quality performance done in a weirdly low bitrate, because whenever they talk, I can literally hear the hiss of their like microphones, and that is weird. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's not simply that he brandished his accomplishments, begging special treatment on our day of grief. His arrogance is only part of the problem. He is incapable of listening, of learning. Simon misjudged him. This man has nothing to offer our vision. He may be an intellectual, but he is spiritually bankrupt. In reality, I'm blind. I can't see things for quite some time now. Interesting. I'm going to be swapping back and forth between the English and Russian, so you're not going to be on translation duty the whole time, Graffader. I just wanted to hear these characters specifically. Our vision is not currently under threat. The whole town's existence is on the line. The plague is banging on our doors, and again, Simon, Dr. Dankovsky, you're here. We've been waiting for you. I heard the last bit of your conversation, and I'd like to offer my apologies. I'm sorry if I disappointed or insulted you. Apology not accepted, but my brother is right. You're a doctor from the capital, which means your expertise will be highly sought after, and we, or I, rather, will have to cope. I shall simply catch whatever you inevitably let slip through your fingers. Thank you for letting me participate in this meeting. Saburov believes in you. Useless arguments would only distract him from caring for the townspeople, and Simon believed a man should put his own hand in the fire to discover it burns. I won't stand in the way of anyone burning themselves on you. Georgi, please, calm down. Dr. Dankovsky, despite our differences, we must unite against a common threat. We, the town's rulers, possess the resources, and you have the knowledge. Isidor Burach defeated the previous outbreak of the sandpest, but he's dead now. We need a doctor. Thank you for the voice of reason. Victor, I'll do all I can, but I'm no epidemiologist. Your doubts are noted, but still, which measures do you consider most urgent? We need to set up a hospital, of course, to study the disease. I don't think we can create a cure this quickly, but we can attempt a vaccine to protect the uninfected. So you are a doctor above all else. You think like a doctor. We're in luck. We have enough rulers here, stepping on each other's toes. Healers are what we lack. Oh, wow, it's 3:45 a.m. for you. That is a very long time, a very big time difference from me, but thank you. Thank you for hanging. You made it abundantly clear yesterday that our town and its history are of no interest to you, but know this, 5 years ago, the crude sprawl, the district where the plague was discovered, was simply sealed off. The disease burned out in 3 days. There were rumors of survivors, but that's all they were, rumors. The sand plague is incurable. Our town, let's just say that it's relatively young. We don't have equipment or resources, not on this scale. You'll have to improvise. I wouldn't be the head of Thanatica if I couldn't improvise. Many here place their hopes in you for some reason. You need not waste your breath boasting. I wish you luck, Bachelor. We're all in the same boat here, and rowing in different directions would mean death. And as far as I know, you are trying to eradicate death. The death of our town might as well be your first step. Thank you, Victor. You too, Georgi, for being frank. It's very great to have you, Graffader. It's always cool to have a native speaker of these languages. Vlad Olgimsky. Os. Oh, tak is thus. Yeah, that makes sense. Owner of the Bull Enterprise, that is the entire complex of facilities for slaughtering bulls and turning them into food and goods. His belly is as vast as his abattoirs. You know, Big Vlad, really doesn't even look that fat. I just want to say, the games are always he's so big, and it's dude weighs, maybe 280 pounds. He's not huge. He's not, he's like Vincent D'Onofrio after Vincent D'Onofrio lost weight as Kingpin. He loved no one but his daughter.
Главное в амбаре хороший замок.
You can hear, again, I don't want to focus too much on it, but the voices do hiss. It's so weird. It's so weird that the vocal quality in Russian is lower than the vocal quality in English, even though the Russian performances are so fantastic. And I can't think of any other I wonder if it's because of like everything going on right now, because I know that Ice Pick Lodge isn't actually headquartered in Russia anymore. They're working in Kazakhstan. So I wonder if they had to do remote recordings, and so they were forced to work with like consumer grade gear. Bachelor, why are you here? And he said, the main thing in a barn is a good lock. That's smart. The voices are coming in from a different plane of existence compared to the rest of the soundscape. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Why are you here? This is something of a family matter. Do you have a family, Bachelor? Hi. I'm assuming that's Goose. Hi, Goose. The plague is a new matter, huh? You must have an immense family indeed, then. The plague is a family matter, huh? You must have an immense family, then. How many thousands of people live here? 10? 12? I've got one in the capital. My laboratory is my family. Having an enterprise for a family is familiar. Go back to that capital of yours, then. To your family. Fair winds. The plague is a family matter, huh? Blah, blah, blah. With all due respect, Bachelor, you're not needed here.
Выбрал же время. Почему именно теперь?
Graffader, do you know if... I don't know, like, how into Pathologic you are, so I'm not sure, but do you know if the voice actors for Pathologic 2 and 3 are the same in Russian? Because it seems like they changed in English, and I'm curious about it. My patience has its limits, boss. I insist you pay our guests the proper respect. It is I who invited them to this meeting. Inviting an outsider to the house. Tsk. Are you sure he's as learned as you say? Does he specialize precisely in our shared tribulation? Please don't tell me you've forgotten what happened during the first outbreak. Almost no one survived. True, we don't know for certain if it's the same sand fever, but what if it is? Isidore is gone. We need a doctor like we need air. Any doctor, or else. I defensively took the time. Why now? Not sure if he speaks about himself, though. That's interesting. That's really curious. I like that there's nuance there in the Russian dialogue. Like, you can't tell the subject of the sentence. That's cool. And again, thank you for translating. It adds so many layers. It adds so many layers to the meaning in the game. It's so interesting to hear and to parse the differences in the dialogue. So that the esteemed Governor Sabirov picks the first one he sees. Please, enough grandstanding. The town doesn't even have a hospital and you're looking to be picky about doctors. Enough. This bickering is unbecoming of men of action. Arguments will lead to catastrophe and nothing else. We don't air our dirty laundry here. If he carries a report on our customs to the capital, then we can say goodbye. To the town where we hoped to build something new. Maybe that's where the plague comes from. Unaired laundry. Stop being a dick, Dankovsky. Everyone's gonna be pissed at you. You're hiding something. What have you done, Olgimsky? Spit it out. You're in no position to ask such questions. We do have some expertise here, if you must know. We've already taken measures, no thanks to you. The termitary's sealed off, the abattoir's shut down, the vaccine is made. We're distributing it now. We have no need of you. Hold on a second. What's this vaccine you're talking about? Vlad Olgimsky the Younger has already tested the first vaccine prototype. The results appear promising. Am I imagining it, or do I hear doubt in your voice? Yeah, I knew they changed voice actors between Tortugar and Golos Sveta. But, yeah, interesting. Because I know Sister Death was recast, wasn't she? What doubt? My son knows what he's doing, because this place is his home, his domain. You're forgetting yourself again, esteemed bachelor. I'm not accountable to you. No, he's not a doctor, but it seems the vaccine has indeed helped several people. Several. Everyone. It helps everyone. We gave it to one volunteer, so to speak, this very night. Still alive and kicking. Can I have a look at him, that volunteer of yours? I'm not letting you into the termitary, I told you. You won't need the termitary. Andrei Stamatin claims he's given the medication to his people at the Broken Heart. That's a public house by the factory, and unlike some other places, you can certainly drop in. I'll see. I'll investigate the concoction. What else do I need to know? You need to know that you're not welcome here. I'll have to leave your emergency meeting for a time then. I need to flush someone out of the Broken Heart. That's the pub. New decree idea curfew. Restrict the town people's freedom of movement to something or other. Restrict the disease. Vlad Jr. has tested some step cure for sandpest in Andre's pub. On the third day, Ruben. Yeah, so we got to remember to go check out Ruben. That's important. I'm going to turn down the voiceover audio just a little bit. I would love to hear Andre's voice in Russian. But also, I'm very curious about it in English. Let's just swap back. Have some fun here. Have some fun. I want to loot some drawers and shit, but... Oh, it's you. We're not. We're not. None of these people. Okay. How do I... Can I set up... Can I take emergency powers yet? I guess not. I don't have the permission to do it yet. Get out of my way, lady. Let me interact with that. Yeesh. Anything good? That's the jail. I have no reason to go down there. Pathologic games are... Yeah, I do know about the wordplay in the Russian title of Pathologic. I am aware of Thomas More's Utopia. More Utopia. Cool. Cool title. Cool title for a video game, guys.
Boiling, cracking, screeching, living.
Okay. The thing with this game that's kind of confusing to me is, like, how much time do I actually want to spend, like, trying to reach all the different places? You know what I mean? Ah, it's Clara. Ah, Clara. Why do you insist on snooping around here? Didn't I make it clear that you'd be devoured? Calm down, girl. I know what I'm doing. Focus of infection. There's a focus of infection here that I need to find. The louder the sound, the closer I am.
What the hell?
Did I fix it? Ah, that's it. Oh boy. Guys, this ain't good. Guys, we are in a bad spot. Shabnok, go away. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. My problem right now is I don't know how to tell if I'm in, like, the right spot for the focus of infection or whatever, but that's fine. We made it out. We made it. They killed him like an animal. Don't you get it? He went out for water, and as soon as he stepped over the threshold, someone slit his throat. I've never seen so much blood in my life. He's still lying there in a puddle, eyes open, staring at the sky. What beasts are you talking about, gentlemen? Who exactly do you plan to put on a leash? Why are you standing around looking downtrodden? We were assigned to keep order, but there's none left to keep. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. People have lost their minds, stalking armed through the streets. Scaring off thieves is one thing, but they're rioting. Can't you hear the shots, Doctor? Their knives are bared. Take one step into the street and you'll be choking on your own blood. I'll keep my windpipe unventilated, thank you very much. I was in a choir before the plague. I've got a 2-shot. If anything happens, I'll give him a scare. What happens if I die? Will time travel you to day 1? No, I can pick whatever day I want to go to as long as I have a Malcolm. A 2-shot? You mean a debutante? That little rattler is more likely to make them laugh. Doctor, no, you need a proper gun here. Ignat, give that doctor our revolver, will ya? So you are armed. What are you scared of then? Yeah, it sends us back to the mirror room. It's a matter of principle, Doctor. Life, it's like your liver, right? You only get one, no spares. I'd rather drink it to death myself than let a neighbor stick a knife in it. Told them back when they issued me the gun. I'm gonna keep my hands clean. I'm fine with scaring folks or chasing them off, but killing's where I draw the line. You can keep going if you want, but count us out. Here, I'll give you a revolver. Do you have the ammo for it? We do, but not much. It's a rare commodity. Maybe that's for the best. Shooting just makes noise. It would only attract more of those fiends. Thug comes at you. Don't get trigger happy. Try threatening him first. Shove the barrel in his face. Give him a scare. That'll buy you time to run. Only 2 things worth preserving in a riot. Your honor, your neck, and your ammo. Thanks for the revolver and the advice. Dangerous out here, must be ready to defend myself with a weapon. Dangerous but cowardly. Better to load the gun. But the locals don't know it's loaded. They only see a revolver aimed at them. They're afraid. A shot to the air or the deaths of their fellow rioters will frighten them eventually. It's important not to let them realize I'm out of ammo, but I can always run away. But I'll only be fast enough if I use stimulants. I do need to... I'm gonna eat some coffee. Make me a little quicker. Holy fuck.
А давай ко мне. Мало мы вас вешали.
Доктор, прости.
Не убивай.
I know my way around this district. I know what I'm doing.
Доктор.
Доктор,
Стой,
не стреляй.
Другие люди. Мало мы вас вешали. Только не убивай. Стой.
Looking for something? I've got it all. Best goods in town. Know what I'm saying? That's in town, you say. Well, let's have a look.
Стоять!
What is this? This is food, isn't it? Okay, that's minus 10. I don't need that.
Брат, не убивай.
Слышь?
Alright, I'm so close.
Опачки.
We didn't hang your kind enough. That's a crazy insult. Alright, here's Stamonton. Oi, old hand, what you doing here? Looking for someone? I am. A vaccine for the sandpest. You guys haven't seen it, have you? Holy cow, I know you. You're that doctor from the capital. Dankovsky. I never sign autographs, no offense. You got a minute to help us out, though? We're staking out a colleague of yours, Ruben, because that little bird told me he might be hiding here. I think that if you call him outside, he might just open the door. Have you tried knocking? Now he's locked himself in there. Barred the door, seems like. So we sat out here, think about what to do. Arseny here had the idea of setting the warehouse on fire. So he smells the smoke and comes out dashing. But I think that might be a bit too much. Though I might change my mind, sure enough. It's been a long, boring wait. Spark, light the flame. Dance and shimmer, play the game. What did he do to you that made you want to burn him alive? We can't tell. He stole Simon's body and must pay. God damn it, Arseny. You must be such a dumbass. It was just a minute ago I asked you to keep quiet about it. Sorry, I forgot. Hey, you sure did. Fine, you might have heard that, Dankovsky. Old man Simon's body went missing, and we've been told to find the man who stole it, so we found him. So you think Ruben was the one who snatched Simon's body? Why would he do that? Do a bit of thinking. Somebody took the body, and the very next day there's rumors that Isidore's assistant is hiding in the warehouses. A coincidence? Why would he hide if he's clean? Well, rumors are just rumors. I heard this morning that you two each got a bullet in your head right here while you were waiting for Ruben at this door. Reckon it's true? That's a load of bull. We're alive. Of course we're alive, you dumbass. He's just trying to intimidate us. When you become some bold, huh, Doc? Well, fellows, I'm both tired of talking to you and short on time. You have 5 seconds to get the hell out of here peacefully. I'll start counting.
Слышь,
5,
Мало мы вас
4,
вешали.
доктор,
3.
прости.
Только
Вот
не
сюда.
убивай.
Тварь ты.
Разговор.
Гля, лети.
Easier than I thought.
Не убивай.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Who's there? Get lost. It's me, Dankovsky. How about you open up? It's not very convenient talking to a door. No, don't even bother. I'm busy, and besides, there's smoke and fumes in here. It's impossible to stay. Just don't. I really need to talk. It's a matter of life and death, literally. Don't kill me, he said. That's funny. Dankovsky, I told you no. I won't let you in. Not today. Come back another day. What on earth is going on in there? None of your business. Don't pry, please. I have a revolver. Ruben, you're lucky it's me. Your hideout was actually under siege by bandits. And what happened to them? I dealt with it. The threat is gone. If you're barricading yourself from the bandits, you can relax and let me in. You're no better than them. Another kind lackey. Even if you only got here the day before yesterday. Nonsense. The kinds barely even talk to me. Come back in a day, or better yet, 2. Then I'll have time. Right now I don't. Wait, I was told you were the last person to see Simon Kine. Is that true? Dankovsky, just understand, not now. Don't make me point a revolver at you. Easy, I'm leaving already. Okay.
Не бойся, не бойся.
Доктор. Сюда.
Hey, doctor.
Какие люди. Ты что, мало мы вас вешали.
It sounded like he just said, I'd kill you. Damn, I died? I didn't realize my health was that low. Oops. Okay, so how far back does this reload me? I'm curious about this. It sucks that we just wasted... I don't know when... I guess this is my most recent save, huh? This was in the backbone. Oh, I have to make my way back here. Ah!